Previously on Survivor Kingston Road Trip. The new Coyote tribe had a big comeback to send the new Emu tribe to tribal council.
Yes!
Wins immunity!
Evie and Hannah found themselves in the middle of the old Coyote and the old Capybara tribe.
At first I thought I was kind of at the bottom, but turns out I guess that's just how the game is. Stuff can flip-flop, go either way, and now I feel like I'm kind of like in the middle of the former yellow tribe and the former red tribe.
But in the end, the two decided to stick with Tom and Adam and decided to vote off Ashley.
Ashley, the tribe has spoken.
After tribal, the two tribes merged into one.
Congratulations, you can drop your buffs. We're merging.
The final 10 players enjoyed some pizza, and at that merge feast, HB found a legacy challenge advantage that will be used at the final 7 challenge. If she's voted off before she can use it, she will give it to another player. At the first merge challenge, the players competed in a balancing challenge. Gabe, HB, and Mandy are all that's left after Tom took a big fall. Let's see who comes out on top.
3, 2, 1. Tom is out. Gabe is out. Mandy is out. Hannah.
Let's go!
Hannah Brown wins immunity.
10 are left. Who will be voted out tonight? Find out on Survivor Kingston Road Trip.
Hannah Brown, congratulations.
Thank you, Jeff.
You are guaranteed a spot in the final 9. For the rest of you, you better make a decision and you better make one fast. We'll try to give you about 20 to 30 minutes. The game's about to really start. So get over there, finalize your strategies, and we'll go to tribal council soon. See you guys.
So I just had the brick challenge, and that was a tough one. It wasn't like a really physical one, but it was more like a mental game focus type ordeal. I think Hannah got really lucky with winning this one because she had a big target on her back, and we had numbers that were probably going to vote to her favor. Not me in particular, but just saying that there were a lot of people who said, I think this is which way we're going to go tonight. But now the tables have turned, so we'll see which way things go.
So first challenge also was big. That first immunity is massive because everyone's kind of on the table, don't know where the lines are drawn. And Hannah winning it was huge because she was on the block for sure. And that challenge, man, like such a focused challenge. I made sure to look at the same blade of grass and not budge. And the instant I looked away, boom, all came toppling down. So great challenge. Good that she won because it saved her.
I still right now want to get on. Me too, but who wants to get part now?
So yeah, first merge tribal council coming up has got me very stressed out. Not for the fact I'm going home, but 2 separate alliances I have are kind of messing with each other. Some people want to send Gabe home tonight, and I've got a pretty good alliance with him, I think, and I think he's a strong competitor, but that also makes me want to think I should vote for him and send him home. But then again, I think that maybe sending Evie home go ahead and get that out of the way and make Hannah Brown scramble as well because they were big alliance. In which, before this, Hannah Brown was kind of the target everybody was going for, which was perfect because we still have 5 yellow. Take out another blue, gives us more numbers. But now they want to take out a yellow, or I can take out Gabe. So I've got to think which alliance I'm stronger with, and I think I can go further with to get there.
Oh, everyone wants to get Gabe. Why? Clark wants to be out first.
Because they say
He's a much stronger competitor. Both are strong, but
I
Clark
agree,
is
but
much
I
stronger.
feel like people are getting. What I've heard is that people are getting frustrated with Gabe because he keeps just, I don't know, just telling people,
Yeah, telling people what they want to hear.
I don't know.
I don't want people to think I'm flipping because I'm not. I just don't. I don't know what to do. Like I
don't know.
I'm not trying to flip on my blue, but I'm not trying to. I like the
You know
alliance I
I'm
have
gonna
with you.
flip on my
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm freaking out. This is crazy. So Hannah Brown won the challenge. Essentially, I'm getting really scared of Gabe. He is running the show. He's been talking to everyone, and he really wanted to get Hannah Brown out. Well, then we saw how that went. Can't get her out. So Clark and Gabe, I would say, are really tight, and they're saying let's go with Tom. I agree we need to get Tom out at some point, but he's a yellow number for me, and so me and Bones are not thinking that's the move right now. So what I have pitched to Bones, me, Bones, Tom, Adam, Mandy, and Hannah Brown so far, I need to talk to Evie, we got 6. I'm pitching that we blindside Gabe. He has an idol and an extra vote. Per Bones, he lied to his tribe about the extra vote thing. And yeah, Clark wants to get Gabe, but he's like, we need to wait. But here's the thing, if we wait, he's gonna be expecting it and then use his idol, so then he's in for another round. He to me is terrifying, and he's gotta go. So that's what I've pitched. I think Evie would be game for that. I need to talk to her though. I saw her and Bear chatting, so I don't know what that means. I'm assuming like everyone was recessive. I don't know though, you know, like maybe people are now like, oh, hey, Gabe, Elaine said this, so I don't know. But that's my plan I've pitched. I'm trying to come in, make a big move, so I'm really hoping it pays off.
Did you talk to him? We had talked earlier about getting Gabe.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about Gabe much.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Him or Clark, just because they're
both big threats.
Strong competitors.
Yeah.
I feel
like I heard rumor that Gabe had an idol, and so I feel like we need to blindside him. I mean, maybe he's expecting it at this point, but I feel like we need to blindside him or he's going to use it. That's my fear.
I know you two are like whatever, and so I don't want your name to like get thrown in with that just because of the association, you know? And I'm not sure. I don't either, really, but it's like I said, I came over alone, and so it's like blue and yellow, and I'm the only red, and so they were like, hey, we know that you're outnumbered, but if you come with us, then that will flip the numbers to our side. And I was like, you know, I think I have Evie, but I'm not sure. Hannah's kind of stirring the pot a little. And now that she's got community, you know, even if she does have any alliances, that's like, they all have to find something different to do now, you know? But I think that she was the number one they're gunning for before she got immunity. So like, she's safe obviously this time, but I still think that she's pushed enough buttons that people are like kind of out for her.
So the last tribe I was on, absolutely not. I do not trust them, especially Hannah. She's going to be out of there as soon as I can get her out of there.
Here, huh? We moved it up here.
Last night was way too dark, couldn't even see it. Yeah, I'll go up though. Who's your main guy right now?
I don't really have one, honestly.
You been talking to Tom or?
Just because we were in the same group, went all the way.
That's good.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Home's the main one on like flying through the radar.
Yeah.
Sometimes like that he might be in control a little bit. But
He does hard to strategize.
yeah. It's hard to know. Like
Right.
not sure.
How many strong you got in your group?
I think we just have our 4.
Yeah, because we're not sure about Mandy at this point.
Yeah.
But we definitely have Elaine.
Yeah.
But
Hey, water. I'll meet up with you.
You got it?
So I picked up something while getting some water. Safety without power. Congrats, this is an advantage in the game. This allows you to leave tribal council before the votes are cast. You are unable to be eliminated, but in return, you cannot vote. Last time you can use this is with 7 people left. You have to get fined.
He had 2 votes on him last time.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought Hannah might go the direction of me and Ashley. So I really thought Hannah and Abby were with us last time going for Tom, and they weren't. So Tom is the one I think that controlled that, yeah.
I'm
So is that irrelevant?
Yep.
So I think that's like, I think that's the order. I think Tom and then Hannah after this one.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so at least we. So if that's 6 of us going for Gabe, unless you just need to double check with Bones that he's still going for Gabe
I
after
know.
this little talk over here.
But here's the thing, if Logan, I keep on calling him Logan, I don't know why. If Gabe is suspicious, he has an idol. How
He
do you
does have
know?
one?
I'm pretty sure he has an idol.
I believe it. He
Okay,
was
so then-
suspect when we were walking around looking for it over there.
So then if he ends up having an idol, then where do we go? I know, that's the thing. Clark?
Clark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And that might be the move right there. Not Clark out right now. Clark's the best player in the game.
He's the
Yeah,
best
it's
player in the
seriously
entire
not
Clark's the best player in
game.
this game.
Yeah.
We
And I
have
know
Clark
that's
out
hard
with
for you, Elaine, because I know you guys were kind of in a thing,
We
and
knock
I know
Clark
you
out
don't
right
want to do
now.
that,
We
but
knock Clark out right now.
No, that
Gabe-
I mean
Gabe
that's
throws
fine.
that idol. Gabe throws that idol.
Yeah,
Right?
maybe
With votes ready.
we've scared
We flush
Gabe.
the idol and we get Clark out. That's
That
2
would be
wins
one
in
hell
one
of a
in
move.
one tribal.
That could be a good idea. If Gabe's on his toes, cause like Bones and I were like, if we get Gabe, Clark has to go next. Like, boom, boom.
Yeah,
They both
if you
gotta
get
go.
one, you got to go to the next one.
Yeah.
All right, so now that people are starting to play, we're in a tough spot. Luckily, Gabe and I are still tight, and I know the advantages he has. He has an idol, and he's got an extra vote. So knowing that puts me in a good position. The rest of our tribe and others on other tribes are coming to me, though, and wondering when the right time to get him out is. So my dilemma is, do I help them get him out and make that a big play? Or do I, with my relationship with Gabe, tell him when to use the idol, when to use the extra vote, and make that the big play that changes the game? It's got to happen soon, though.
First off, congrats on making the merge. That's a huge deal. When a tribal council has this many people, that's when it starts to get kind of crazy. I mean, with the tribe swap, with the merge, you know, you guys had an opportunity to integrate with new people and meet new people and make new alliances and make new relationships. And the fact that you guys have all got here through all of that is awesome, and it shows how good you guys have done. First, let's start with Hannah. Let's talk about that immunity challenge. How good does it feel to have that necklace whenever it's the first tribal of the merge? I mean, nobody knows what's really going to happen. Tonight's vote is what's going to show. It's going to show everyone's cards. You're going to know where everyone is, and you're the only one that has guaranteed safety tonight. How does that feel?
It feels so amazing, because I'm sure just like everybody else, like I was stressed out about what's going to happen, because like you said, like you have no clue really what's going to happen. There's so much going on with there being so many people and so many different tribes who have mixed and mingled.
it's just all over the place. So knowing I have a safe spot with all this chaos going on feels like unmatched. It's good.
Clark, when we talk about like these relationships and these alliances, is there a time where you can be too honest out here and you can show your cards too much to the wrong people? And maybe that's the reason that you get bit in the butt in the end, is because you exposed yourself too early. You showed too much. People know who you're with. You hang out with them too much. Just talk to me about that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing's a balancing act of who do I trust, who do I share what with. I mean, information's everything. So if you got it, you need to make sure you're sharing it with people you trust and people you know are gonna ride with you.
Bear, the last coyote. I've seen you way too many times here, bro. Get away. I don't want to see you here.
I don't want to see me here.
Tell me what it's been like to be the last coyote. Like, have you been welcomed in by everyone, or do you feel like you're an outcast out here? Like, just talk to me about that.
A little bit of both. I mean, I feel like there are definitely some people who welcomed me immediately, you know, helped me set up camp and kind of brought me into the fold and noticed that I was the last one, you know, so I wasn't just on my own. And then there are some people that I haven't really had any conversation with. So I kind of feel like I've been alone since the beginning. I was outnumbered, girls to boys on the red team, and then each step along the way I end up here again and somehow I make it through. So I'm happy with the connections I've made since the merge.
Tom, when we talk about these players and we talk about your decision to make tonight and your alliance, what choice you guys are going to decide to do, what is the reasoning for your vote? Is it because this is an individual game now? We need to take someone away that's going to beat us in all the challenges. Is it, oh, this person's sneaky, we got to get rid of this person before they bite us? Like, just talk to me about that.
I mean, yeah, it's an individual game now, but when you come into a group of 10 and 5 of them were your original tribe, you know, it's kind of hard to go against that. You know, it's tough because you know you have, in theory, 5 allies are going to stick with you. And, you know, we all know there's only a couple people get to the end. There's only going to be one winner. But if you can stick with those 5 allies, I think you have a better chance of getting there. But then on the other hand, you know, if one of your allies is the head of the snake, you got to cut it off.
Gabe, when you hear him say there's 5 yellow, does that like set off some alarms in your head? Like, whoa, okay, I thought I had some yellows on my side from the swap. Maybe yellow's still together. Like, does that freak you out a little bit when you hear him say that with such confidence?
Oh yeah, it definitely does, because you only need 6 people really to get someone gone. So it's always going to throw an alarm off in your head. But I think you have to make sure that you trust everyone who you think might be close to you, and sometimes you might not. So.
Bones, when you hear that, I mean, that's got to sound awesome to you, knowing that you've got options from your original tribe, and then when you swapped, you can choose either path. Like, how do you know who to team up with whenever it becomes an individual game and you've got schemers on both sides?
Yeah, it's a nice relief, I guess, to not be voted out in that way. But then again, it brings on some stressful situations when you have to vote out somebody from one alliance or the other, and you don't know what to do, who to go after. So you have to figure out where the majority's going and work that way.
Yeah, okay. Well, with that being said, does anyone else have anything else they want to add? This could seriously be your last chance to say something for one of you. Gabe is actually playing an advantage right now. Is that both of them? Okay. So this is called the safety without power. Gabe will not vote, but he's just going to go straight back to camp. So you're good to go back. We'll see you later. I don't want anyone to feel like they're missing out on an opportunity to speak now. But Gabe played that safety without power. That means he will not vote, but that means he can't be voted off. So, does anybody want to say anything now?
Let's reconvene over here, guys.
So I just used my safety without power advantage to get out of voting at Tribal. What the scariest part was, we said we had a plan leaving camp, and on the walk, things changed, and obviously the target was on my back. for the night. So luckily I had brought that with me. And yeah, so we're out of voting for the night. We're gonna head back to the camp, and then when people get back, we'll see how it ends up.
Who do you think's going home now?
Supposedly people are saying Clark. Supposedly we were the two big names, but mostly everyone was gonna go for me. So decided to use the advantage tonight.
Do you think that you put the nail on Clark's coffin?
I don't know. I hope not, because me and Clark had a huge thing going. So hopefully it's not Clark, and he can live to see another day. But
I was telling her, you're safe, so it doesn't really matter. You can't be voted out, but I'm just letting you know, your vote might not go anywhere, because I think some of the people you think you have are actually. I think she thinks that Yellow is all still together, and they still have Elaine and Bones. And I was like, I think that they, I think Bones is different, and I think Elaine. Do you know who you're training to nowadays, Bob? Or do you have any time? I've got a couple of choices. Do you think you have anybody that can swim? I think Hannah and Tom are playing against each other. Hannah has said, I'm not gonna lie, I've heard talk from somebody else over there, not Hannah, say that she has you and Tom wrapped around her finger, and you know, do whatever she wants. But I also heard Tom personally say that he can manipulate Hannah because he's known her for so long, and that he's done that already. So I think they're playing a little one-on-one battle against each other, and they're trying to wrangle people in. And so I'm kind of on the outside, and I'm like, I'll go wherever I can stay safe, but they're like, I see two heads, you know? I see two heads scheming, yeah.
That's why I think we can take them.
So, did that throw a wrench in anybody's plans? Can I see a show of hands? No, great. Well, I don't know why we even took the time to do that.
Just to know.
Anybody have anything to say? With that being said, it's time to vote. Adam, if you want to come grab the urn.
I am shook.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. All right, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. The person with the most votes will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote, Tom. Second vote, Clark. One vote Tom, one vote Clark. Third vote, Clark. Fourth vote, Clark. That's 3 votes Clark, 1 vote Tom. Fifth vote, Clark. The 6th person eliminated from Survivor Kingston road trip and the first member of our jury, Clark. Clark, Travis spoken. It's time for you to go.
Bye, Clark.
That one hurt. I said that was the hardest one yet.
Did you go? I feel really bad.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, he's just
After Gabe left, man, it mixed everything up, and I wasn't sure how I was gonna go.
Were you going Gabe
anywhere?
first? I think Gabe kind of screwed up.
Guys, I hope you made the right choice. I hope it helps you get further in this game, and I hope it helps you end up winning this game. For for you guys. Let's go straight up to the garage. If you could grab your torches and we'll go straight there, all right? Thanks.
Well, that sucks. At least I made the merge, but did not want to go out that early.
I feel like I may regret this in the end. He's a strong competitor, so it's best to go early.
I think the nail in the coffin was when my main man, Gabe, he had the advantage. He played it well. I think it was going to be one of us, so once it was him, I pretty much knew it was me. So it was fun. I wish I could be out there with him, but come back next time.
So last tribal is pretty crazy. Definitely the most intense tribal we've had so far, just because it felt like everything was up in the air and then boom, what do you know, like Clark is out. And to be honest, I really didn't want to see him go, but because I mean, he was like one of my original tribe members. Like we were like, you know, you're close with your originals, but I mean, he was an extremely strong player. And to be honest, like I didn't know what was going to happen for sure. I mean, I knew I was safe and that felt amazing because that was crazy, but that's kind of scary, not knowing for sure what's going to happen. And I was just thanking my lucky stars that everybody went along with the plan to get Clark out. So, and that's honestly the same thing's about to happen next tribal. Right now we're thinking Gabe, but like I said, it's the same situation. Everything is still up in the air, and you never know what's going to happen. Like they could be going for Tom, they could be going for me. So it just depends. I feel like I'm pretty strong with Tom, Evie, Adam kind of just, he'll go along with us. And I worry about Elaine and Mandy sometimes, but I think they're along for Gabe too, just especially since he completely lied to us about protecting the vote when he actually risked it. So that's a huge thing. So we'll see how it goes tonight. Hopefully we're getting Gabe. No offense, Gabe, it's just gotta happen. So, yep, that's it.
So this is a nasty food eating contest. Before we start, Hannah, I'll take that back. 2 in a row.
2 in a row, baby.
All right, so how we're gonna do it is I'm gonna count you off. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if my ones can come over here, 2's in the middle, and then 3's over here. Yeah, you were a 1, Elaine. Yeah. So you guys are gonna start off first. Server, if you'd like to come serve them, please.
This is the scariest one.
What's on the menu tonight?
Tonight we have a dried salted herring paired with a raw egg.
That sounds awesome. Servers, come on out. What have you got for these guys?
Same thing.
Oh, you guys are lucky.
Trash can. Will you fry mine up first? Yeah. This way.
All right. Survivors ready. Go. Bones going with a different approach. All right, survivors ready. Go. Gabe sticks the whole thing in his mouth. Hannah taking bites. Okay, everybody's got the fish in their mouth. Let's see who can get it down first. All right, survivors ready? Go. Tom, down the hatch with the raw egg. The girls go for the fish first. Tom's working on it. Adam likes it, I think. Bear's working on all of it right now. He's got everything in his mouth. They're chewing the fish right now. Bump Bear. On to the next phase. Evie's making faces. Hannah's a trooper. She's out here. She's onto the egg. Gabe down the hatch. Swallow. Gabe, on to the next phase. The girls are struggling. They're choking on it. They haven't got to the drink. Adam still hasn't got the fish down yet. This is anyone's game.
Should have saved the drink.
Yeah, that would just wash it down. Mandy takes the advice. Stay strong, Mandy. Stay strong, Elaine. This is anyone's game. Adam's still chewing on this. I don't know if he wants you guys to suffer.
So salty.
Yeah, very salty. No one's out of this.
Show your mouth when you're done.
Adam! By a second. I'm so sorry. Here we go. The final challenge. What do we got for him?
Okay, we have an off-brand Spam paired with a ranch dressing soda.
Oh my god. Does it have to be this whole thing?
Yes.
That's kind of gross. Come on.
Alrighty.
That is horrible.
Alright, you guys ready? Survivor's ready.
I guess.
Go.
I kind of like this.
Adam is eating it like a loaf of bread.
That's fair.
He enjoys it. Gabe's going with the pinch method. I know you guys said you were hungry, so we decided to do the whole thing Spam.
That ranch dressing soda. Let me tell you. Yeah.
Stay strong, boys. This is important.
That's cool, man.
It looks like Adam's in the lead with the Spam. Bear's right on his neck. He might have just taken the lead with those
I don't
last
have
few
a long
bites.
last.
Bro, you like this? That's good.
This was all day in middle school.
Middle school.
We're at a little bit of a stalemate here.
A full thing?
Oh my god.
Wash it down, boys. Wash it down.
How's that ranch?
It's okay. You want to try it?
Is it okay?
Give it a little sip. Just a little one, not a big one.
Bear's the furthest on the lunch and meat. Bear's cleaning up his plate. He's got to get it down and he's got to get the soda down. You guys aren't out of this challenge.
That's a lot of meat right there.
Bear, congratulations. No problem. You're guaranteed a spot in the final 8 of this game. For the rest of you, we've got about 20 to 30 minutes. We're going to try to get in another challenge before sundown, so we're going to do this tribal fast, all right? So you guys strategize, figure out your game plan, and I'll come get you in a minute, all right?
I've been to every tribal council except for one since it started, so I mean it's really like we started from the bottom and now we're here, and I'm excited to not have to worry about myself at least this one round. I think there's still a lot of scheming going on, so kind of have to figure out where the allegiances lie, and even though I can't be out this time, I still want to make sure that I don't misstep because you don't know what's going to happen next.
So do you think that you're going to utilize that walkout of tribal? Have you told anyone about that? Is that something that you're considering
I did
at this
divulge it
point?
to Bones. I do feel like he's a strong alliance in just that I feel like I can be honest with him. It may come back to bite me, but as of right now, I don't feel like I'm going to use it.
Mandy told me, I thought she said she has the advantage. That could get her completely out of her boat, which I think she did. So I think she also has that. So maybe the other that.
Interesting. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But I can tell the Mandy has that thing that she does that information and then try to blindside her. I think that'd be good.
Yeah. Okay.
I think right now, I stick with my guns and hit the outliers. That the strong ones were gonna. Initially, it was Gabe, and I think the play now is still going to be Gabe. Gabe played that immunity, so everybody voted Clark out, just because of honestly the two physically strongest guys in the group. I think the play is still Gabe. I'll stick with my group until it doesn't become beneficial to me anymore. Then I'll do something else, slide somewhere else.
So we just finished our first, our second challenge there. It's one tribe. We held our 5 yellow strong from the start through the first tribal. So the consensus among the 5 of us is that we're going to stick together. So now we're down to 4 from the 2 other tribes. So we feel like we still be competitive in challenges. We can start picking them off one by one, get down to 6 with somebody from another tribe, and as long as we all stick together, nobody flips on each other, we're gonna be okay. I know that's a big if, but but I feel like we're pretty strong. And I say that, and they'll probably vote me out this next time. But I think we're going to be okay for right now. I think we're strong. So I'm sticking with it. That's going to be my ride or die, and hopefully it doesn't bite me in the rear.
Is the plan to stay yellow strong until
Yes.
final 5?
Mhm.
Okay, and nothing. Do you think anybody's kind of itching away from that, or do you think that the yellow tribe's pretty?
I think it's strong.
All right.
I thought after going into the last one, maybe I think the last one said a lot. The last tribal said a lot. Everybody held tight, and there was some maneuvering before, but everybody held tight, so I feel pretty good about it.
So what about once the number does get down to 5? Are you thinking that far ahead, or are you just playing for the now?
Look, I'm playing for the now. I just need to make it to the next tribal.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
So pretty much, I said from the beginning I wanted to stay yellow, and we have the numbers, but I see more yellow flipping to blue. Just, it's like a mix, and so I'm just trying to see like who's being truthful, who's not. Just trying to weigh my options, because if they aren't being true in yellow, I can see myself flipping.
Right now, my strongest ally, I would say I have 2. I would say it's Tom and Evie. First of all, Tom and Evie, they're the ones that I kind of cling to when I was all alone. I was the only blue when we split tribes. So they know things that are pretty existential to this game. They know, I don't know, I gotta put my trust in them, because those are my 2. They know things, I think we have the same thought process going on, so I'm hoping that they'll just stick with me and that we'll run this game.
Okay, so Clark got voted out at last tribal. Originally, I had gotten a crew together and pitched that we vote out Gabe. And while we didn't get Gabe, I think it worked. We scared him, and he played an advantage to leave tribal.
Okay. Everybody in this camp is gunning for Gabe.
Okay. And I've got the immunity idol.
Okay, you do have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I feel like I'm not gonna get one in this round, I'm gonna play it. But if we three are together.
So we're gunning for Gabe this tribal. He thankfully didn't win the immunity challenge. However, I'm pretty sure he has an idol. He told Bones that, so we're expecting him to play it tonight. So I don't think we're gonna get rid of him yet, but I feel like his tone is changing a bit. I think he kind of sees the numbers aren't really on his side anymore. Yeah, like I said, he just came really hot out of the gate when we merged, and I was not about that, so yeah. But yeah, I think he's been a really aggressive player. He has, we're pretty sure, an idol, different advantages, so who knows what he's going to pull out at tribal tonight. He pulled out a advantage earlier, so you just don't know. One other thing that me and Yellow Tribe have discussed is we're still 5 strong, and we just really think we've got to leverage those numbers till the end. For me, it's me, Bones, and Evie to the end. I think Tom thinks that it's Tom, Bones, Adam to the end, which that's fine if he wants to think that till the end. But I just want to keep our group of 5 strong as much as we can. We have the numbers now, and I think we got to stick with that. So that's the current plan. I feel like I got a little aggressive between last tribal of like making a game plan, so I'm trying to take it a little bit easy this round, because I don't want people to start to be like, oh my gosh, Elaine's like calling all the shots here, because I don't want people to think that, even though I'm kind of scheming in my head. So anyways, that's where we're at.
I still think I think all of Yellow is somewhat together. I know. But I think
Tom is 100%.
I think Tom is
yellow.
Yeah, Tom is yellow only, and Tom and Hannah are kind of still playing against each other.
Well, Tom told me he thinks he can take Hannah to like the final 6 because he thinks she's a good asset. Right now, honestly, in the group, I think I'm super trusted. I don't know anybody that's really conspiring against me. But right now, I have a ton of people that trust me. All 5 yellow. We think we're going 5 deep at the end, yellow, all yellow. And we can turn that into our favor how we need to individually, which gives me a great chance to win, I think. But then again, at the same time, I have Bear and Gabe that trust me too, which I've talked to them about a plan for this round. So it puts me in a good position with everybody. I'm hoping that nobody double crosses me or anything, but right now, everything's looking good.
Introducing the first member of our jury. Voted off at the last tribal council. Clark. Bear, that's got to be awesome, man. Knowing that you're safe. You know, I've said it before. You've had an interesting history at tribal council. You know, you've been here more than anyone, and to know that you finally can't get voted out at one has to be the best feeling in the world.
It's definitely one of the best times I've been here, for sure. Like at least top 3.
Bones, you know, as the numbers start to dwindle, as we get down, we've got 9 people left. Right after this, we'll have 8. And then there's 5 more people that are eliminated before the game's over. When is the time to make a big move? You know, you got to build that resume for the final tribal. You have to have something to say, I did this, you know, I deserve to win this game. When's the time?
To be fair, there's never a bad time to make a big move, really. But at the same time, you've got to be careful because everybody you vote off here is going to be on the jury. And if you get some bad blood there, there's no telling how it could go at the end of the game.
Tom, when we talk about timing, when you mentioned the yellow 5 last time, the original 5 yellow, and I don't know if, I can't say that you guys are still aligned and it's just you 5 because the last vote was 8-1 against Clark. So whenever we talk about timing and there are 5 yellow, when's the right time to cut one off? Because if you don't cut them off first, they're going to cut you off first.
Yeah, I mean, but at any moment you could get cut by anybody. If you have 5 people that you feel that you trust, why not keep running with them?
Gabe, when you see Clark go, another big physical presence, and you see somebody like him go, somebody that's athletic, somebody that's good at the game, does that make you worry? Does that make you feel like you might be next, knowing that you look around, you see Bear's got immunity, you might be one of the most athletic guys left in the game. Does that worry you at all?
Oh yeah, I mean, you're always worried when you go to tribal council. You never know what's going to happen. People say there's alliances when there's not really alliances. You don't know which way the vote's going to go. Sometimes you just hope there's a little luck in your corner. So hopefully I'm hoping for that tonight.
Hannah Brown, last time you had the necklace, you know, you felt great. Now you have to go through what everyone else went through last tribal, that feeling of uncertainty and unknowing what's about to happen. How does that make you feel, not knowing that you're 100% safe tonight now?
Honestly, it doesn't matter what happens at tribal. I'm gonna be nervous. I'm gonna be shaky and fidgety, but I don't know. I just feel like anything could happen at this point. Like I said, I mean, I feel like it's still the same as last time. Like, our tribes have definitely intermingled. A lot of things have gone down, and there's just no telling. So it's definitely a scary feeling, like not knowing 100%, because you'll never know 100%, and I think that's why we're always on edge when it comes to this.
Elaine, do you think someone will be blindsided tonight?
I don't know, Jeff. I really don't know.
Abby, do you think someone will be blindsided tonight?
Maybe, yeah, I think.
Maybe. I saw some head shaking.
I mean, I guess at this point, any of us are going to feel blindsided potentially.
All right. Does anybody have any final words? This could be the last moment for one of you guys. All right. That being said, it's time to vote. Gabe, if you want to come grab the urn.
I'm so sorry, you're such a strong competitor, but because you are, I see you as a huge threat.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. All right, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol, they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Jeff, I've got that luck in my corner tonight.
This is a hidden immunity idol. All votes cast against Gabe will not count. Gabe, you can take a seat and I'll read the votes. Anyone else? I'll read the votes. First vote, Gabe, does not count. Second vote, Gabe, does not count. Third vote, Gabe, does not count. Fourth vote, Gabe, does not count. Fifth vote, Gabe, does not count. Sixth vote, Gabe, does not count. Seventh vote, Hannah. The seventh person eliminated from Survivor Kingston Road Trip and the second member of our jury, Hannah. HB, the tribe has spoken. GG. This game is starting to get intense. If you fall behind like that, you're gonna get left in the dust. We're gonna go do this next challenge right now. See you there.
We all know Gabe, he's playing the idol, and then we get Hannah.
Yeah.
And does Gabe trust you?
Yes, Gabe
Does
trusts
he
me.
care that you're talking to me right now?
No, I told him outside of those two, they were Gabe. You're the only other one I really trust a lot.
Okay, so he doesn't know about the yellow thing.
No.
Tell people Gabe has an idol, like
I would.
I said, like we're worried he has something, like
I wouldn't. I just let them think that you're just voting. Everybody's voting for him. That everybody's on board. And then let me, Gabe, and Bear do the work on Hannah.
Okay.
We can get her out, which opens Tom up a lot more too. Because Tom thinks he's got Hannah wrapped around his finger for some reason.
Okay, so travel was literally crazy, as we all probably saw. Big blindside happened on HB over here. At first, I was nervous just like any other travel, but I felt confident, somewhat confident, because we all were saying, let's get out Gabe. And there had been speculations about him having an immunity idol, and, like Tom was saying, no way, he has it, no way. And I believed him. Tom was one of my firm alliances. I still don't know right now if he was lying to me or not. I have no clue. But if Gabe hadn't had that idol, things probably would have gone a lot better for me. But I don't know. Gabe, you got lucky, dude.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Survivor Kingston would not be possible without the help from our amazing local sponsors: Cisco Family Dentistry, Matt Gasquey Real Estate, Tyler Thompson with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Goatcast Podcast, and J&E Yoga. Thank you so much for supporting Survivor Kingston, and we hope you enjoy the episode. Next time on Survivor. The castaways play the game deep into the night, and a new record is set in a classic Survivor Kingston challenge. No more spoilers or teasers for next week's crazy episode. Find out what happens next time on Survivor Kingston Road Trip.
Anybody to feel like, Mom, I don't want.
Not the ground, babe.
Not the ground, Mom. You ready?
I'm just stressed. Like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and I don't think Survivor is for me because I feel so upset. Like, I could cry for everybody.
They're missing out on an opportunity to speak now, but Gabe played that safety without.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Worries though were Gabe, Bear, and
Hey.
there were speculations. So that's something to think about on Tom's end. But I'm lost because I got distracted. So I decided to give it to just because I don't know. Can I start over?
Is this the thing? Is there a drug?
This
You say that's not it.
Oh, it's